Welcome back to Life Leadership with Alex Urbina, right here in your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. And joining us in studio is two of my good friends, and they are our guests today, Kim Anthony and Daniel Paraski. Thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you for having us.
we teed you up as transformational trainers and life coaches. You guys are currently right now coaching a leadership program that's ongoing with the Spectrum Life Design. How's that going?
Absolutely. That's Velocity 4.
Yes.
Which means, that for those of you who haven't listened, don't understand what the numbers mean, it's our fourth series of trainings that we've done. So we've done the first level, which is really about you and the type of leader you are in your own life. And you kind of get free from some of the ideas and attitudes that kind of block your success. And the second level is called Life Design, where you get to learn how to design your life and really commit to it. And then the Velocity program is about, which is Velocity 4, the fourth time we've done it, it's about having it happen in your life with velocity, so it doesn't have to take a long time to accomplish results.
Yeah, and I noticed that, my journey started 17 years ago, right?
Wow.
And I know each one of you had done your first training at a certain year. So why don't we go around and just tell me how long ago you've been on this transformational journey?
Okay. I started the trainings in 1985, February of 1985.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
while ago, Mr. Daniel, yeah.
Yes, I was 18 years old.
How perfect.
Yes, and it was also around the same time that I moved out of my parents' house. So it was a pivotal moment. It was coming of age. And,
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah, it was great, and I went through all the trainings, and I have been involved in transformation ever since. Volunteering, working with leadership programs like Velocity, and I forget what year it was. It was a few years ago. I made a choice to become a trainer, and then that took me on to being one of the principals of another thing that we do called Super Seminar. And it was at that point I was part of the faculty of a training program called Trainer Forum. And it was then that I decided we need to have a center. We need to have our own center, and got together with Kim Anthony here, and Anthony Miller, and Dr. Ray Blanchard. And Spectrum was born.
Yeah, and you guys are now a light for the community. You're a lighthouse, and you're being the beacon for people to come and give themselves permission to participate in a team-building experiential weekend where they get to uncover some of the self-limiting beliefs that they have created about themselves that they don't even know that exist. That's what I think is so amazing about that. But I'll go ahead and ask a question that I really want to ask. But go ahead and let's finish. So you started your journey when?
I started my journey in 1989, July 19th, 1989.
And how many years is
You
that?
remember the
Oh my
exact day,
God,
Kim?
yes. I remember the check that I wrote. Oh my goodness. And it's funny, the person that we're in business with is Dr. Ray Blanchard.
That's right.
Was my basic trainer back in
Oh,
1989.
And he was mine as well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
How powerful.
Wow. And I remember, it was quite a penny, it was a pretty penny for a 20-something-year-old back in 1989, especially to go to the advanced course. And I remember visualizing, okay, I'm going to be a trainer. I knew 6 minutes into my training what I wanted to do. Now, it took me 23 years to get the courage to step up and declare it. But back then, I would visualize myself being in a room with Dr. Ray Blanchard. And I remember sitting in our training. I don't know if it was a freedom course. And I'm like, it came true. It happened. This stuff happens. So intentionality happens in visualization. So, but at that time, I just wanted to sit at the back table. All those people who were sharp and they looked like they were having a lot of fun. They all looked successful. When they left the garage, all had nice cars. I said, I want to be one of those people.
The staff, you
the
mean.
staffers,
The
yes.
yes.
Yeah. So, and I, speaking of staffing, I staffed a gazillion trainings and have just been about what this work does for people. And 2 years ago, I finally got the courage to step up and really take on my passion, which is to be a trainer and a coach. And and have ever since been working with Spectrum Life Design. So it's a privilege. It really is a privilege, and I get to see. We get to see the lights come on in people's eyes when they get that we can do anything that we put our minds to. And so,
Yeah, good for
that's
you.
how I get here.
All right, so here's the
Absolutely.
magic question I want to ask. Before going to the training, I thought I had everything dialed in my life. Like no one, like seriously, no one could tell, no one at that point, and I was 23 years old.
Right, you thought you knew it all.
Well,
Knew it
not
all.
just that I thought I knew it all, but
You knew
I
you
just,
knew it
I just,
all.
I just thought that I was okay. Like I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
you're
good.
Happy, you're
I'm
fulfilled.
happy.
Uh-huh.
Compared to my friends, right around that age of 23, I had bought my first house. I was married, had my first son. So comparative, I thought I had it going on.
Ah, you were successful.
I was successful from the frame of reference that I was looking through. From my point of view, I thought that I was successful, right? And I'm not saying that I wasn't, but I had an invitation from a cousin of mine to take a training seminar to open up the possibility that the level that I'm at is nothing compared to what my full potential could bring, right?
Right.
And when he had that conversation with me, it opened up some things that I never thought was possible. And from that moment forward, deciding to take on that training and walk through that training room, it changed my life forever. And I know each one of you has a special experience,
Moment,
and you
yes.
guys can identify with that. I want to talk about it when we come back
Yeah.
from the break. So if
When
you're
we get
listening,
back,
stay
absolutely.
tuned. This is going to be an amazing broadcast, so stay tuned.
Yes, I want to listen to your story, Alex.
Okay,
How this
for real.
happened to you. Yes. Stay tuned for more. You're listening to Life Leadership with Alex Urbina right here on your hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS.